Hello, good evening and welcome to the Sugathadasa Stadium. It's a week 3 fixture between Trinity College, Kandy and Thurstan College. Trinity College travelling down the hills this time to Colombo for the first time in the league. They had to do a little bit of travelling in the knockouts every single weekend, but the first time they're travelling down to Colombo for a league fixture, and this time they take on Thurstan, who are yet to register a win for the last 2 seasons. Trinity College, of course, would want to notch up a big win. Weather gods have been a bit indecisive as to how the weather is going to pan out. It's a bit sunny right now, but there was a little bit of rain a few minutes before we started the live, but the sun is back out, so we're expected to have a good enthralling game of rugby. And joining me in the commentary box is SW Chang. SW, good evening to you and welcome back to Sri Lanka.
Good evening. Good to be here, back on the Papare mic. And today, as you said, so the blue, yellow, blue, yellow, and red are the host, and red, gold, and blue are the visitors. So they were wondering whether there will be a clash of the colors, but I think Thurstan has opted to go with the white and with their colors or stripes on the jersey.
That's something that has been happening since the 1980s when these two teams met as well. The home team has always opted to wear a different jersey, and the visiting team has worn their primary strip. So Trinity College will be in their normal strip, where Thurstan College will wear a different jersey today, all in good sportsmanship. These are a few highlights of the previous weekend. Ananda College registering their first wins. St. Thomas's with a runaway victory against Zahira College. Some might have expected that game to be a closely fought encounter. Thurstan College scoring that one try, but it was a good defensive performance against St. Joseph's College. Trinity College with a huge win against Vidyartha. A hard-fought victory for St. Peter's down in Nithawala. The rain was a huge factor in that week, wasn't it, SW? As you can see, the Bogambara Stadium was just a paddy field.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a muddy encounter as we see the highlights of the... But I think on the whole, the team to watch this season, mark my words, will be St. Thomas's. They play some good rugby.
St. Thomas's really has shown that they have the prowess to go the distance. Played some good rugby in the knockouts as well. Wesley College getting the better of DSN and Ayaka College. Mahanama registering their first win as well. So they look to continue their good form in this league and look to try and notch up a big win. But something that Thurstan haven't been able to do is notch up a win in the A division.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. So it's a learning curve and a process. I'm sure under Shambi Nawaz, they will definitely be a side to reckon in the future. Having said that, as you see, Anand College too recorded their first maiden victory, and after some time beating Science 32 points to 26. As you can see, St. Thomas's beating Zaira, St. Joseph getting the better of Thurstan, Trinity of course thrashing Vidyartha, and St. Peter's getting the better of Anthony's. Royal once again thrashing Sri Rumangala, good win, and Mahanama got the better of Dharmaraja. Kinsud Isipatana was close enough, but not good enough to get in front of the tape. The Pathanians are a champion team that comes back from behind, or they will lead and get that thing over. And Wesley is another team that is performing so well up to the expectation, getting the better of DSN and Ayaka, 29 points to 10.
It sure is gearing up to be a very interesting schools rugby league. We've had a very interesting knockout tournament where Isipatana College managed to get the better of Trinity College. Today's fixtures, we have 3 games, one at the Air Force grounds and then 2 A Division games. Royal College taking on St. Joseph's College at the Royal Complex. Trinity College, of course, taking on Thurstan College at the Sugathadasa Stadium. Those are the pictures that we are bringing to you live today. So what we'll do now is we'll go in for a quick commercial break, and on the other side you'll have more news.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
පිටියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. හරි.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Drink Samahan daily to boost your immunity and stay healthy against prevailing health conditions. Samahan daily. Stay healthy.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
මෙතන විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කර්. රාමෙන් සරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
As the pioneer in Sri Lanka's bottled water industry, American Water has set the standard for over 3 decades to help you stay hydrated wherever you may roam, to provide healthy hydration for your whole home, and to nourish your growing family. With island-wide distribution, we've reached the homes and hearts of every Sri Lankan, ensuring healthy hydration for all. For over 30 years, we've brought the Earth's bounty directly to you, wherever you are, whatever your needs.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
විහිළු නෙමෙයි. ටෝකියෝ සුපර් ඕන වැඩකට සුපර්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. චමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tyres for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Our forests come in many forms. They can be up in the hills or down in the plains, fed by the rain or sculpted by the sun. Our forests are deeply rooted in us. They are a living inspiration.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitakම පිපිදේ, රස lemon රසයේ, ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, chill when lemon.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Their warm-ups, Trinity College just walking into the tunnel, and with the way the weather is poised, both teams want to get back into the hut as soon as possible, get those jumpers on and get on the field and get this game kick-started. Have a look at the points tables. This is Group 1A. It was supposed to be the group of death. SW Wesley College leading that group, but is just on points for and points against with St. Peter's College, the defending champions, with 12 points apiece. Ananda College registering their first win, so they have 6 points, together with DS Selanayaka College, Science College and St. Anthony's are yet to register a win in this league so far. Group 2A, Isipatana College and St. Thomas's College look to be the teams to beat. They're 12 points apiece. Zaira College and Mahanama College will be eyeing to try and make an upset. Kingswood College and Dharmaraja, of course, look to be teams that could produce a giant killing performance, but that would take a huge effort from them if they are going to upset any of the top three. Group 3A is a group that we're covering today. Royal College and Trinity College sitting pretty at the top. St. Joseph's College and Vidyartha have that drawn game, so St. Joseph's are very close on the points tally, 10 points to them. Thurstan College and Sumangala yet to register a win, and Thurstan College will look to try and create an upset here, but that looks like something that is very difficult to happen, SW.
Yeah, I know. I think we can't write off any side so far because they come up with the thumbs up. And but looking at it, the teams and everything, it's going to be a bit uphill task for Thurstan.
Have a look at the top try scorers list. Didula Jayasuriya is right on top of that list with 7 tries. He had an amazing first 2 weeks. He's also the runner-up try scorer, highest try scorer from last season as well. 2 Trinitians in that top try scorers list. Minule he gave it 4 tries. Abdul Malik came off with a hat-trick last weekend, so he has 3 tries to his name. Dinuka Pereira with 3 for Royal College, and Makai Karunaratna with 3 tries. So an all Royal Trinity St. Thomas's top try scorers list.
Yeah. Royal and Trinity, and of course St. Thomas's. So you got 2 Royalists there and 2 Trinitians and a Thomian. But I'm sure as the team progresses, it will be different.
With those 7 tries, Didula Jayasuriya has 35 points to his name. Idris Farooq had to convert most of those tries that Didula Jayasuriya scored, so he has 32 points to his name. Abdul Hadi scored a fantastic drop goal last weekend against DS Selanayaka College. He has 30 points to his name. Tenet Chamudita has been an outstanding revelation this season for Ananda College. 26 points for him. Mayanka Dias, the kicker for St. Thomas's, has 22 points to his name as well. Early doors in this season. Vishenka Silva was the top try scorer and highest point scorer last season as well. Didula Jayasuriya looks all set to become the top try scorer. Very pacey, win 3/4. And with the back three that Royal College have this season, they could wreak a lot of chaos. So we're going for one last break, and on the other side we'll have team news and we'll have live action. Stay tuned to the Papare.
Summer refresh when the train ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Are you okay?
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Super Seal for waterproofing. Tokyo Super Seal. Do it right the first time.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine. Just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit. Never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Saratama enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Hi, I'm Tarinder Raswat. To all the schools participating in the Schools Rugby League 2025, we wish you all the very best and good luck.
සමදා සමහන් සමදා සුවෙන්.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Welcome back to the live pictures here from the Sugathadasa Stadium. Both teams have made their way to the middle. There was a lot of talk around how this game would pan out, how difficult it would be for the referees to adjudicate this game. And as you can see on your screen, Thurstan College, being the home team, are in a different strip today, not their usual blue, yellow and red strip. Trinity College, of course, with their red, gold and blue strip. We'll have the two school songs before the commencement of the game. School songs from both teams sung with that much passion. We'll have a look at the two team sheets, the 25 members from both teams that will be battling it out in the middle today. Thurstan College, first couple of changes. They put their regular starters on the bench today. Dasud Nimsara, Tharind Senaratne and Vidusha Dolavatta will come into the starting lineup. Nadev Tisera and Amita Bandar will continue in the second rows. Ruchira Hishan, Ayod Veerasinghe and Kesara Tilakaratne will be the back row for the Thurstanites. 9 and 10 will remain as the same team that faced off against St. Joseph's College. Hansa Hapuarachi and Esita Veeraratne will continue at 9 and 10. Two new centre pairings, Shashira Sharusha and Amindu Rajapaksa will play at 12 and 13. The wings will be Nilanga Kotlin and Sadila Indipa, and the last man of defence will be Akisha Kumara. The finishers, Satish Kumara drops to the bench, Satsa, Rasanjana Sali, Rahman, Karunanayaka, Netru, another Sali, Munasinghe and another Munasinghe. Thurstan College have come with a plan and they want to bring their finishers on in the second half. So we'll see how that plays out. As for Trinity College, they've gone with a multitude of changes. Manusha Silva will continue at prop forward, as will Achinta Jayasen, and Nahil Jaya gets his first start at Trinity College Kandy. Ravindu Jayasinghe comes into the starting lineup alongside Akash Fernando. Evin Jayasena makes the shift from second row to the third row. Hamza Abdin and Shrine Satish Kumar will continue in the back row. A new halves pairing, Avishka Jayasekara gets his first start for Trinity alongside Abdul Malik, who makes the change from 15 to 10. Usman Shafraz and Kevin Veerakon will continue at 12 and 13. Ammar Manzil at win 3/4. Minula Yattehige scored a couple of tries last weekend, and Sadisha Veerangsha was bang on off the tee last weekend. Udakumura Asri, Indusara Vijay Kon, Wanasinghe, Kavisindu gets his debut jersey for Trinity College. Vikramanayaka Yain Mukshit gets his first jersey for this season as well. Both teams, one last huddle SW. What would you have told them if you were in those huddles?
Go and enjoy your game. That's the main thing. Number one is to enjoy the game and see that whatever we put into practice is also at the same time, whatever you put into practice is good to follow when you're attacking. It's like, I always say that, you go to the car learners. They'll tell you exactly how to maneuver car, how to go with the signal lights and so forth. But when you come onto the real road, traffic, it's a different story. You might find something else in front of you. The referee, Charani Lienegi, it's good to see her on there. Rasika Veerasekara and ThePapare. Charani Lienegi is actually going places. She's doing a great job, and hopefully she will continue to do. And we'll see somebody from Sri Lanka in the Asian Women's Circuit.
She's been fantastic, all right. The first female referee to adjudicate a schools rugby game last season, and also the first female referee to adjudicate a club rugby encounter last season as well. It was Kandy versus Navy that she adjudicated. She's been really good, hasn't she?
Yes, she's been good. So we need to nurture her, guide her along, and hopefully we'll see her striding those steps. And coming back to the game, I see a lot of changes. We don't see the sensational Trinity kicker on the side. He's been rested.
So Trinity playing without their two co-vice captains who have put on the H2O jumper today. Shan Altaf and Nisit Kumarasinghe will run with the water today. So they've been given a week off. With a long season coming, it's important that you get the engine rolling and get other players some game time as well. Here's kickoff. They put it in deep for Evin Jayasena. Had a fantastic game last week, Evin Jayasena. Playing in the back row today.
Get back, let's get back.
Now they thump a kick downfield as Abdul Malik, and it's a fantastic kick. Almost 60 meters on that kick, and it's a 50-22 as well. Fantastic start for Trinity. Wonderful tactical kicking.
Oh, this is interesting. I didn't know that you could get a 50-22 on a kickoff. Even that you can get a 50-22. Or was there a breakdown before that?
So it was a ruck before that, and it was passed in. So Abdul Malik judging the win perfectly well and puts Trinity into the opposition 22. Fantastic take off the line out from Jayasena. Nahil Jaya has his first touch of the game. Onija Kodituakku being rested for today. Akash Fernando gets an early touch. They pick and go through their forwards and Manusha Silva drops it forward. So soft knock on there from Manusha Silva, so we'll have the first scrum of the game. Trinity College have been looking to play with their forwards, SW, for the last couple of weeks, but their backs have been fantastic. They've got some speedy win three quarters, and today they're shuffling their players around. How important is that in a long season?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing so that you can see how they perform. Whatever it is, when you step onto the field with the red, gold and blue jersey on, it gives you a lot of pride for the newcomers. And to go in, as we see, a good scrum by Thurstan. Trinity counter-rucking it beautifully. Absolutely fantastic. Good counter-ruck, good hands. And Trinity is over the line for the first try.
Referee Lienege wants to have a quick word with her assistant. It's a knock-on in goal, so Kevin Veerakone has dropped that ball inside the try line. So to be a goal line dropout. Unfortunate there for Trinity.
Very unfortunate.
Get back, Mike, get back.
Cynical, isn't it, with the line just in front of you. Nonetheless, Trinity will collect it off the restart. The captain, Shafraz, runs hard at it. Has been a wonderful distributor for Trinity all season long. Now Yat Dehiges scored a couple last week.
No hands.
4 tries to his name so far in this league.
Offside.
The Thurstan line is offside. So Trinity will play with advantage. Now Malik. There's space on the out. Satish Kumar drops it cold. It's a little bit of butterfingers from Trinity early on, but they'll come back for the penalty.
If you see the stance of their passes, they're raising their head because at the time of the pass, and the ball is going to go up, they're not having the rifle pass across. We saw them doing, I think, another previous game which I saw them doing it at the knockout. And we managed to get the match through, but they were passing when at the time of the pass, the head was coming up.
Trinity have a 5-meter line out now. Jaya kicks out Dean. They transfer it in the mall. And they've got the forwards rolling, and they have their first Amana Bank try. It's a try for Shrine Satish Kumar, the number 8 for Trinity. He's been all over the place all season long, and he gets a well-deserved try. And the Trinity forwards get a well-deserved try. First Amana Bank try for Trinity. There you go, the replay once again. It was a well-set maul, well collected from Hamza Abdin. He's been the go-to line-out jumper for Trinity. And easy does it for the Trinitians.
30 seconds.
Actually, there was a change of hands. They caught the ball and then reversed it to the next person. Good tactic.
10 seconds.
Always good to switch the point of attack. Veerawansa's kick misses the mark. Bit of a tough angle, and with the wind here at the Sugathadasa Stadium, it makes it even more tougher. But Veerawansa has been a revelation for Trinity off the tee. He had 5 kicks almost from the corner flag and got all of it through, so good prospect for Trinity. Thurstan kick it off. Once again, it's Jayasena who collects it off the restart.
Red back.
Now Malik is back in the pocket. This time doesn't have as much distance as his previous 50-22.
Take a roll away.
Good carry from the fly half, Esita Veeraratne.
Take a roll away, no hands.
Takes it forward. Kesara Tilakaratne this time. Stopped in his tracks by the Trinity defence.
Take a roll away, no.
Trinity defence is right up there on Vidusha Dolawatha. He's been called in to start this game.
No hands. Not firm. Good. Take a roll away, no.
Switches and sends out the pass to Nadeo Tisera. Thurstan College playing in their own half will need to exit very soon.
Get back.
Dasun Nimsara that time.
Roll away, no.
The tackler needed to release there. So Thurstan have the early penalty.
Mark it.
Interesting that Thurstan did opt to clear their lines, isn't it, SW? They were just playing with their forwards in their own half. What do you think the tactic would be from them?
Yeah, they're playing with their own half. Hopefully, that may be the reason why they are not playing the starters, and they're playing the starters of the previous week are their finishers. So maybe they want to play it up there, kill the time, and then bring them on, because I'm sure they get stepped out. If it's and Trinity, on the other hand, should not give penalties, because you get 40 meters up on the park and you lose the throw into the line out.
Advantage, no cone.
Fantastic
No
run
hands.
from the
Get back.
centre that time.
No advantage. First no cone.
Trinity win the ball off the ruck, but there's a knock-on of Evin Jayasena that we'll go back to.
I'm enjoying the calls by the referee. Very clear, absolutely fantastic. If you see that before that penalty, he said roll away, because he was trying to prevent of any stoppages. That's very good.
Boy.
First real
Set.
attacking
Steady.
opportunity
Steady.
for Thurstan.
Okay. Come back.
Trinity hold up well at scrum time.
Take a roll away. No hands. No.
Good run from the centre, Amidu Rajapaksa.
Take a release. Roll away.
Kesara Tilakaratne once again.
Take a roll away. No hands. No.
Tarinder
Get
Senaratne
back.
is well marshalled. This time Trinity put
Leo.
pressure on the ruck and they win the ball back. Fantastic work at the breakdown from Trinity.
Advantage.
It was only a matter of time since that happened, till that happened rather. Now Jayasekara for Jayasena Shafraz with space for Malik. Gets the offload into Manzil. Fantastic offloading from Trinity. And Avishka Jayasekara goes over for his second try of this league. The continuity of play from Trinity is just sublime, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. I'm sure everybody must be glued on to watching the Super Rugby. This is Super Rugby too. Fantastic bit of hands going into this thing, and Avishka Jayasekara finishing it off. And that's absolutely being at the correct place at the correct time. But fantastic, some lovely move from Trinity, stealing the ball from Thurstan and making them pay. The conversion is good, so Trinity got 10 points with 10 minutes. Look at the replay.
This is that replay, the first offload from the captain to Manzil, to Malik rather, Manzil, back of the hand to Avishka Jayasekara. And a fantastic running line from him as well. A good supporting running line from a scrum half is always important, isn't it? Scrum halves generally are the players who tend to spot the gaps. And Trinity have a nippy scrum half in Avishka Jayasekara who can play a couple more seasons. The regular star Udan Vijayakon has been kept on the bench today, will come on to finish the game later on. Too early Amana Bank tries for Trinity. Thurstan will need to look sharp and get their act together soon, or it's going to be a long day for them. Jayasena, hat-trick of collections or free starts.
Take a roll away, no hands. Get back. Red, get back. Red, back.
This time Malik's kick finds grass. And the chasers are right up there.
Take a release.
Good defense from the third row forward for Trinity.
No hands, no. Rug form.
Amidu Rajapaksa who cleared it up for
Take a
Thurstan.
release. Get back.
Dominant tackles from Trinity. This time it's Akash Fernando. Show and go. Foxes the entire Trinity defense now against the run of play. Achinta Jayasena this time. Trinity need quick ball. Jayasekara to Malik. Shafraz shows. Shafraz, the captain, is over for an Amana Bank try. As soon as that ball was turned over, Trinity were quick to pounce on it, and they have their third Amana Bank try. And 17 points up Trinity within the span of 12 minutes.
I know, fantastic, because the advantage of the Trinity at the moment running inside, they're running away from the defender, and the ball is going to the correct place, away from a defender to the gaps. Again, you can see the line out. The support play has been fantastic. That's why they are 17 points up in 13 minutes, not even 30 minutes. Look at the replay. He saw that gap, and he said, "Thank you very much."
30 seconds. 20. 10 seconds.
Veerawansa. Has had 3 kicks at goal and 2 successful kicks for him. 19 points to nil. He's a happy man, has a huge boot on him. So now Thurstan will have to rethink their strategy, because Trinity seem to have read their game plan very early doors. So they'll have to rethink their strategy and maybe change their strategy. And Coach Shamli Nawaz, an experienced coach, will probably have a lot to say to his lads. As the Thurstanites kick this off, and that's definitely not going to make the coach happy.
Yeah, absolutely. So Trinity will opt for a scrummage in the. They've got 3 options to re-kick. The line out and a line out where the ball crossed the line of touch, and the scrum in the center. So it's not a good start. They wanted to make it something different, because the ball went to Jayasena all 3 times, and he took that ball up about 15 meters in front. So they want to do that, but then by kicking it out, they lost 10 meters, and the loose end.
And as soon as that happened, as soon as Jayasena took it forward, Malik was there to clear and get Trinity down to the other part of the field. Now center scrum for Trinity. Jayasekara runs across and opens the gap for Veerawansa to run right through. Veerawansa fends off the first. Veerawansa for the line. Amana Bank try for Sadisha Veerawansa. Set move play from Trinity. And when you have a center field scrum, that's all that you can expect from the backs from Trinity. They've been in motion this season, and that's a fantastic try, SW.
Yeah, every try has been fantastic. You give them room, and especially when you give a scrum in the center with the option of using the left or the right and splitting that defense into 2. It's always going to be a lovely move. It was evident that they were going to do some move there, because the halfback moved right across and came inside, and Veerawansa came in, and there was no stopping him. The only negative point there is the try is that if you had another bit of a good defensive team, they might have needed more support to that point.
Fantastic line from Avishka Jayasekara. That line from him is what opened the gap.
Behind the
When he
kicker.
went across, he just drew the defense to the other side and opened a huge gap for Veeravansa to run right through. Restart then, and this time
Red back.
they go straight to Malik. Puts in a huge kick down the field. Trinity chasers are up there.
Take a roll away. No hands.
Leaves
No.
little to no options for the back three of Thurstan, so they'll have to take it forward. Hapu Arachi finds one of his forwards.
Captain.
Have a listen in. Trinity penalised for a little bit of back
Number
chat
8.
there, SW.
Yeah, I'm surprised it came from the number 8, Satish Kumar. Generally, he's very quiet. And he been a back chat, but I thought, okay, I'm giving a female referee on the field. Well, let's try it and see. Well, he has failed.
Maybe he would have thought that he could have got his way this time.
Discipline is crucial.
Number 8.
But nothing like you need to try these things out, But if you get the other side of the stick, you take the punishment and don't do it again.
It's all a learning curve. Trinity looked to spoil the line out. And the man who had the back chat with the referee, Charan Lienage, has a break of his own. Satish Kumar goes right through. Quick ball for Trinity. Akash Fernando. Good take there from the captain Usman Shafraz. There's something that the assistant referee has spotted. Will Kevin Veerakon be denied of another try?
Number 22. Okay. Captain. Number 22. Last one kita. Okay. Ilang para hitakan lagi. Dilokan. Okay.
So a try has been scored. It's Kevin Veerakon that has got his try. A high tackle in the process. So another Amana Bank try for Trinity. 29 points up already.
Yeah, at the moment they're beating the clock. So if you play for 35 minutes or 35 minutes, they should have about 40-50 points up on the board.
10 seconds.
If they continue. But the latest I have for me is that Royal has scored their first try, and they are 5 points against St. Joseph's. The kick goes away. The wind factor. Because if you see the flags, shuttering more
White number
towards the
3.
left side, left corner.
White number 3. Number 16. Number 16.
The wind really does play a huge factor in this ground, but it's fantastic, isn't it, how the weather has really stayed off. The rain has really stayed off this weekend. And last weekend we had just a massive belter of rain pouring down
Number
in
20.
Kandy and in Colombo.
Number 20.
It was just last weekend that the monsoons decided that it wanted to trouble us. All games that were supposed to be played at the Bogambara Stadium tomorrow have been shifted to the Trinity College Stadium in Pallekele. So Vidyartha College and Sri Sumangala will play at Pallekele tomorrow. Trinity already 29 points up. This time to the number 8, Satish Kumar.
Get back.
Malik goes to Shafraz. Great option when you have a kicker who has a good left boot on him.
Take a roll away. No hands, no.
Good run from the lock forward or the number 8,
Take a
Kesara.
roll away. Get back.
Good work off the breakdown from Trinity. They've been putting a lot of pressure. The ball squirts out. Now Tharinder Senaratne.
Take a release.
Good read in defense from Satish Kumar, but it's deemed a little too early. This time they take it quickly. Do Thurstan going right through the defense was Esita Veeraratne, the fly half.
Get back.
Now Trinity have got themselves backtracking. And they spill the ball to Thurstan. They look like they were hot on attack.
First knock on, second knock on. They are ball. ඔයාලගේ number 10 ගිහිල්ලා හැප්පුනේ. Okay? Without the ball. Ball එක නැතුව tackle.
Interesting. Did he ask the question, Sir Araka?
Number 10 वाला ही. Crouch.
But also Trinity did very well
Set. Steady.
not to gift another penalty to Thurstan. So they dropped back the 10 meters before
Number 8.
committing themselves to a tackle. Viravansa to Jayasekara. Shafraz needs to cut back in and stay in the field of play. Does well, the Trinity skipper.
Get back.
Good fast ball for Jayasekara. Malik skips the pod of forwards and swings the ball out wide to Abdin. Yadege has been fantastic on the wings for Trinity and gets himself another Amana Bank try. End-to-end stuff from Trinity, swinging it from one end to the other and gets their wing three-quarter in space. Minule Yadege has a try. Trinity College 34 points up now. And they seem to be running away with this game already and beating the clock.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Ball in hand. They just move it from here and there. Fantastic. 29 points with a conversion to come. I think Thurstan needs to get their defense right if they're going to stop Trinity from anything in the second half. 34 points in the 23rd
10
minute.
seconds.
Interesting in the new thing, the referee gives the timing for the place kick. And it looks good. Yes, the flags go up. So the 2 points are at 36 points still, and there's a 1 hit quarter break because of the hit, the conditions, high temperature conditions in Colombo. As you can see, they're taking a minute break, which is good because dehydration is a bit of an issue. And you can see the replay, the loops, the long cutout passes, another hefty pass to the winger who has been sensational. One little goose step onto the left and over the line.
You can't coach that, isn't it? It's something that you bring. It's something that you have. It's an inbuilt talent to be able to stand your defender up and then run on the outside of him. Something that Yateke has done very well. One minute water break for the teams.
One minute water break, you definitely need 15 bottles on the field. Although you can't have anyone sharing because it'd be more than a minute.
You medics running in with water bottles as well. So they've got these huge water carriers. Now Thurstan would have had a few stern words that they would have heard during the water break. Would have been a blessing in disguise for them. The try scorer Yateige. The Trinity backs and forwards have been playing in unison today. And that kick, just by a couple of inches, is out on the full, so it will be taken back to where it was kicked from. An unforced error from Abdul Malik.
Yeah, it's an unforced error. With all due respect, I'm not giving it any disrespect to the teams that are playing today. But sometimes when you got 36 points up in the 25th minute, it's good to lose possession and see how you defend.
That's one way to put it. Good win off the line out for Thurstan, and they look to set up a driving maul. They're picking and going through their forwards. They're doing what you have told them to do, SW. They're checking whether their defense is up to the task. Smashing whatever that comes their way. Looking out like a pack of wolves are the Trinity forwards. But Thurstan are doing really well to get themselves forward. Ayodh Veerasinghe. Trinity look to spoil the ruck, but now spots a gap. Fantastic run. What a fantastic run from the center. Stopped inches shot. Thurstan need to score a try here. They've looked menacing in this passage of play. The whole crowd gets behind them. Now rooting for them to get a try, and they have the Amana Bank try. That's the try they were looking for. It's a prop forward, Dasun Nimsara, who comes out with it. And what about that for a line break from Ahad Sali? Just cut the Trinity defense open. And then a few pick and goes later, it was Dasun Nimsara who went over for the try.
This is I was talking about. As you see, Dasun Nimsara, the prop forward number one, must be a happy outing for any prop, anybody in the front row to score tries. But having said that, Trinity's defense was tested. This is exactly what I was talking about. The potential Thurstan have got it in them. It's just a matter of maturing it, coming forward with it. And Trinity Tiffin was tested and breached.
10 seconds.
And no mistakes with the conversion as well. So Thurstan have 7 points. Akisha Kumara, but that's that break that we were talking about. Just went right through the Trinity defense. Desperate tackle from Abdul Malik may have stopped him momentarily. The scrum of Hansa Hapuarachi tried to get himself over the line, but then the huge pick and goes from Thurstan was just too much for the Trinity defense to contain. This time Trinity kick it deep and they make a mistake off the kickoff, so they go right back to the halfway line.
See, one try and one little pressure, and then the side that was leading is making all the errors. That's a huge error by kicking the ball into the win factor, of course, taking it over the line. But having said that, you should know how to control your kicks, the strength. But Trinity is now facing the center scrum with both sides to left and right to defend with.
Centre scrum for Thurstan this time. The number 8 breaks. Tilakaratna. But Thurstan need to be clinical here. They look menacing. They have looked menacing for the last 5 or so minutes. Trinity seem to have taken the foot off the accelerator, so this is the time for them to try and get themselves on the score sheet once again. Now once again makes a half break. And a knock on from Satish Kumar. Was that a knock on or was that a deliberate knock on?
No, I thought he had the ball. I was thinking why she didn't play advantage there.
Have a look at the replay there. It was the number 10 who made the break, Esitha Veeraratna. It's called a knock on.
I think he should have held the whistle a bit more longer, little bit more longer, because there was no sign from her for 2 knock-ons. And the interesting part, so because Thurstan had the ball, had position. Nevertheless, Trinity has been tested now. Trinity defense been tested.
Number 9. Coach. Boy. Set. Steady.
Got a forward. Putting it into the scrum, Ruchira Hishan that is. Chasena looks to win the turnover. Tries to put the little dink in. And now Trinity come away with it. They need to exit from their half. Not play any rugby in their red zone. Maybe knock one up and find Malik, who's back in the pocket, and thump it downfield.
Get back.
Trinity have a net gain there. Good kick from Malik, and that's a knock on there. So Trinity have a net gain, and they have a scrum on their opposite 40. The clock is catching up, SW. Trinity 36 points, the clock on 30.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm talking about, there was a knock on by Thurstan, that's what she indicated to it. But Trinity in a very advantageous position. I think a little bit more of a hole in the whistle will do good. With nothing wrong, we can always bring back. But there's something called advantage. Earlier she was making a call. Number 9, she said number 9, and then she went for the scrum call, crouch. If I was a number 9 on that side, I would have crouched.
The former referees always do have their wit, don't they?
Crouch. Boy. Set. Steady.
Always privileged to share the mic with the legendary referee SW Chang, Trinity College. Now, Ramiduwana Singha has been brought into the field off the bench.
Advantage was knock on.
They swing it out right to their wintry coach, and Ammar Manzil has dropped it.
Was knock on.
So it's a knock-on called. You may have refereed many a games here, SW.
Oh yeah, many a games here. Many a games. I think you are not even thought of the time that I was refereeing.
No chance. Not a chance.
I know. As I said, the parents wouldn't even thought of you. That's so long ago. But it's nice to enjoy rugby You can hear the Papare sound there. And it's coming through the most fantastic channel, the Papare itself.
Thurstan now have Sali running the angle. They got their first try through that huge break from him. They look to him to maybe do a couple more of that and get themselves through the Trinity defense. Not an easy thing to do. Good defense from Nahil Jaya, runs up and they've dropped that ball. I hope the call comes from the assistant referee, and it does. So it's a slight knock on the ground, and Trinity will have a scrum with around 2 minutes till half time.
Yeah, let's give credit to Thurstan. They are in their half and they're still running the ball, not kicking it off. They want to keep possession, they want to roll it around, and they wait till Trinity make mistakes. Absolutely fantastic. The mindset to do that is good. They have been doing it from the start, from the beginning.
Steady.
And they were able to penetrate the defense as well, and they got a score off it as well. And they've looked pretty dominant in the scrums as well, haven't they? They've not given ground to Trinity.
Steady.
All of a sudden they have raised their standard of the game. Maybe they were not mentally fit to take on Trinity at the start. Now they realize that they got the bullets in the armor to start giving them problems.
They've become quite vociferous. Now number 8 break. Jayasekara had Wanasinghe running the angle, but he drops the ball. So Trinity have got a little nerves that have set into them. A drought of no tries for the last 10 minutes or so. It has really started to mount on this Trinity team. And that's all because of some good work from Thurstan. They've had ball in hand and they've been able to penetrate the Trinity defense.
At Reed Avenue, the scores are 19 points to the Royal and St. Joseph yet to trouble the scorers.
Well out-hooked by the Trinity hooker. And unfortunate there for Ammar Manzil, he knocks the ball on. That's half-time. And Trinity just beat the clock because it's a 35-minute half. 36 points on the board for Trinity, just 7 points for Thurstan. But the last 10 to 15 minutes of that half was all Thurstan.
Yeah, absolutely, because good play by Thurstan. They didn't panic, with 36 points. They have only 7 to their credit, but having said that, they have actually given Trinity a torrid time in the last 15-20 minutes. They just managed to beat the clock, you said, because they are still sleeping.
36 points to 7 is how it stands here at the Sugathadasa Stadium. And we'll go in for a quick commercial break and we'll see you on the other side.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Hey, shall we have a ramen? Yeah? Yes, now you can have Korean ramen anytime, anywhere. With newly introduced Maliban Snackers Korean Ramen Savory Biscuit. Grab a pack for just 550 rupees and get that spicy Korean ramen sensation while watching this match.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
සැරටම එන්ජොයි කරන්න පාටි එකට ගෝ.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Some bonds last a lifetime. Nippon Cement.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. චමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Love rugby?
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi fun tamari.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකෝ දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
දවසම refresh වෙන්න train එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
There is a rhythm to island life, where a walk is a dance, where there is work-life flexibility, where fun is serious, and where songs rise out of the sea. The unique and amazing facets of island living inspire us.
Bring that inspiration home.
Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Are you okay?
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Superbond for tiling. Tokyo Superbond. Do it right the first time.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
Swiss Tech Skim Coat. Finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotami. Fun tamari.
His brace. And then this try from Sadisha Veeravansa's set move play. Just pierced the gap and went right through to score a try. Minule Yattehige got a try for himself as well. 5 tries to his name now in the Dialog Schools Rugby League. But then this, a well-deserved try for Thurstan College. The prop forward, Dasun Nimsara going over for a try that Thurstan College deserved for that fantastic last 10 minutes of play.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. This is the restart of the second half of the game, and the second half has Trinity lead by 36.7. But I must say the last 10-15 minutes it's been Thurstan right along. And I was just thinking about Veerakon playing as a centre. he was very unlucky to be disallowed the first one, but he got the second one over the line. And I think he's shaping up to be a good centre to pair off with the skipper.
It's a fantastic distributor of the ball. Something that you need all centres to be. The number 8, Shrayan Satish Kumar, chases that kick very well. And Thurstan get a good clearance. It's a net gain for Thurstan off that kickoff, and I think they've been told what to do, and they've been told not to play in their own half and maybe try to kick ahead and try to gain some meters before trying to play with their backs and their forwards.
Yeah, because if you see the flags, as I told you earlier, it's fluttering from our right to left. So maybe the wind factor will help them to get distance.
Mistake off the line out from Trinity. So Thurstan had the opportunity to create something at the start of the second half. Amita Bandara. Now for the try scorer Dasun Nimsara. Good defense this time once again from Nahil Jaya. Take it quickly, but Trinity don't commit to the tackle until they drop back. And again a penalty given, so Trinity's discipline letting them down on multiple occasions. Right off the bat, Trinity looked to be a bit rusty.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a bit rusty because I would like to see the replay of the first penalty. That was an interesting one because I thought there was something else there. There's Thurstan is just continuing from where they stopped before the short whistle.
Well, it's only a matter of time until they bring their finishers in. And their finishers are the starters, their usual starters. Thurstan. Trinity, of course, resting a couple of players and handing out debut jerseys to a number of them. And Thurstan set it up. Good maul defense from Trinity. And that ball is definitely not going to come out, and Trinity will win that passage and they'll get a put into the scrum. Good maul defense from Trinity.
The unplayable ball, the side was that driving forward before the stoppage gets a put in. And the side, if there's no movement, then the attacking side gets the put in. Hopefully that's the law I remember.
That's the law that's in place as well. SW.
Set, steady.
It hasn't been too long since you've refereed.
Very long, very long.
Avishka Jayasekara, the scrum half, has been really good. And Thurstan put the early pressure on in the scrum. And they've won at scrum time. And you really have to say, Thurstan have really started to pile on the pressure on this Trinity pack of forwards.
Yeah, absolutely. They got the Trinity scrum going up into pieces now.
Thurstan number 19, no.
Substitutions coming in. Number 8, Sitija Satsa has been brought in. Thurstan will look to come back with points from here. And if they do come back with points, that would really put Trinity on the back foot.
Yeah, the way that Thurstan is playing, I'm just thinking whether the 29-point lead will be enough at the end of the game, because they are really stepped up.
Set them all up. The man who just comes off the bench
Get back, last foot.
peels off the maul. Now pick and go. And side entry is the call. Thurstan playing with advantage as well, so they have free play. They need to score from here, Thurstan. They look adamant. They want this try. Trinity defense holding up. But the try is just beckoning in front of them. One movement shot. Good defense from Trinity. They're holding up, but it looks like they're over the try, is it? But they'll go back for a penalty. And now they have a couple of penalties coming. They have two penalties coming for a side entry at the maul. And they choose the one closer to the line out to knock it out into touch and set up another rolling maul.
I saw it coming that they will go to the line out, but even the other spot, they should have still gone to the line out. They're really driving into the Trinity forwards this time. They've done a great job. Tremendous job by Thurstan forwards.
Now here we go. Another chance for Thurstan. Good line out. Collected by Billy Nethru, who's come off the bench. But Trinity do well to bring it down once again. And the ball is unplayable. And once again, Trinity College have the ball. Unfortunate for Thurstan. They were just there. Just a couple of inches short.
Let number 3 off.
And Trinity have won the ball back. Trinity making the changes. I think Achintha Jayasena taken off and Mohammed Astri has been brought in. Reinforcements coming in for Trinity.
Crouch. Boy. Set. Steady. Steady.
They'll not look to do anything fancy and they'll knock one up and then try to knock it down the field. And Trinity College, another unforced error. Ramidu Wanasinghe dropping that ball cold, and another 5-meter scrum coming Thurston's way. They have a little bit of divine intervention as well, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I just can't understand. They're not focused now. Dropping those silly passes. Number 8 is telling the halfback something. Thurstan having a go at the Trinitians. Why not? They're in a high-riding pedestal at the moment. They're trying to dictate terms to the opponents.
Boy. Set. Steady.
Scrum time has been really messy so far this game.
Number 25.
We need to get our scrummages in order, because if you see,
Number 25.
Sri Lanka came against Korea. It was all about the scrumming that let us down, because there were a few penalties under the post, right in front of the post, I should say, and Korea opt to take the scrum because they knew they could drive. So there's something the people have to do. The guys who are in charge will have to do something about scrummage.
Set, steady.
It's a huge difference between scrums from school level to club level to internationals. Now the number 8 breaks.
Advantage.
And another advantage coming Thurstan's way. So Trinity now need to be careful or they're going to lose a man to the bin.
Thank you.
Oh my. Trouble for Abdul Malik. But the referee seems to be allowing it to go and doesn't think that there was anything too harsh that happened there.
Well, I think she should have gone to the pocket. She should have gone to the pocket because he just plucked the man. If you see the replay on that, you could see the replay, just plucked the man off in the air. Certainly he was off the air. His feet were all in the air when he took him off.
Now scrum time, Thurstan.
Steady.
Good attacking opportunity.
Mark here.
Free kick.
Mark here.
Well spotted. There's a feet up.
They take the scrum and give it to the try scorer, Dasun Nimsara. The Trinity defense is up to the task. The last 10 minutes, all Trinity has done has been defense. Thurstan College, an in shot, and they're over for an Amana Bank try. A well-deserved Amana Bank try. It's the number 8, Sitija Satsa, who comes out with it. And they deserve that try. Boy, oh boy, they deserve that try.
Absolutely fantastic. The try scorer, I think he must have been a starter in the previous games, coming in a finisher. And finish he did in style. Absolutely fantastic. They're dictated in terms, it's not about the scoring and going over the line, how they had dictated the Trinity team so far, even the last few minutes of the first half and the beginning of the second half. And they have just totally dominated, put Trinity into a different kind of a coma.
30 seconds.
It's fantastic how patient they've been as well.
20.
They were denied a couple of
10
times.
seconds.
They finally got the Amana Bank try. The kick from Kumara is off away from the post, and this is the try. It was just a movement shot, and it was legal for him to make one slight movement to get over the line. And Satsa gets a try for Thurstan College. Now Trinity need to hit back. And reinforcements have been brought in. Udan Vijay Kohn has been brought in, the regular scrum half for Trinity. A good game from Avishka Jayasekar, the little scrum half.
It looks like Trinity not about worrying about beating the clock. It's about they to beat the scores.
Trinity kicks things off once again and they win it well. Satish Kumar has been fantastic so far in this game. Now quick hands for Trinity, slick hands. And once again, they send it out to the wing, and when there's no space at all, they pass it out to the wing three-quarter, and you really can't blame him. Unforced errors is what has really halted Trinity's attack.
Number 14.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised and shocked. Their passes have not been up to the mark. It's all mental preparation when you come and face opponents, I suppose. But nevertheless, you cannot take any team lightly. You got to be very serious because their passing has not been up to the mark, and they're passing into the corner and getting bottled up. There is no room, absolutely no room to maneuver.
Set, steady, steady, good.
Good scrum from Thurstan. Now Sali sends it out to his line. Good hands. But good defense, equally good defense from Kevin Veerakon. Makes up for his previous mistake.
My just question was, how did they give the overlap? Did the Thurstan fullback join the line at that time? Once again, credit to them, they are running from their half.
Line out for Trinity. They get it right this time, but it's well sacked. Very well sacked by Thurstan.
Ball available. Use it.
And the ball was available and Trinity didn't play it. Referee Linege asked the Trinitians to use it, but they didn't take the ball out. Fantastic defensive work at maul time from Thurstan. Very well sacked.
Out. Bye. Set. Steady.
They hit Sali once again.
Advantage offside.
Line is offside, so Trinity have been deemed offside once again. Discipline letting them down. They look to play with it and they put in an outrageous kick, but they get the ball back somehow. Another advantage coming their way. Thurstan now playing with a spring in their step. The try scorer, Dasun Nimsara. The defense from Murad Raizan is good on his opposite number. Sali makes a break. The lock forward, looks to get the offload in. And it's deemed a forward pass. But again, a fantastic passage of play from Thurstan. And Trinity College just have no answers to the attack that Thurstan are putting on them.
Absolutely, they're playing some super rugby. Absolutely, look at that pass, this thing. It's just that he couldn't get that pass across, the last vital pass across. They have just gone into Trinity's side with purpose, and Trinity are not. Their body language is not right up there.
Well, there was an ugly collision there. Sadish Veerawansa on the floor for Trinity. Amita Bandara from Thurstan gets back up to his feet. Thurstan College huddling up, looking to regroup. But they just need to continue what they have been doing, because whatever they have been doing has been working very well. This is that break from Bandara, and this is that collision.
Captain.
He was mitigating, and Sadish Veerawansa just came right through and smashed him.
Captain. High tackle number 5.
So Trinity give away the penalty for a high tackle on the number 5. It's Sadisha Veerawansa. And now the Thurstanites in the grandstand are getting behind their boys. And why not? Because they're playing some fantastic rugby. And they're just 7 meters away from their line now. 5 meters away from their line. If they continue to be patient, they'll have another Amana Bank try. They'll get closer to this Trinity outfit, who hasn't had a score for the last 25 minutes in this game so far. No score for Trinity since the second half started, and 10 minutes before the second half started they didn't have a score as well. Looked like he collected that ball ahead of the 5 meter line to my liking. The referee lets that go. Now the forwards doing their thing, and another advantage coming the way of Thurstan. Now they go to their line. Sali comes running in on the angle, but he's lost the ball forward, and they'll go back for another penalty.
28.
And it's just a matter of time until referee Charinilike goes into a pocket. Ruchira Hisham on the floor, getting some attention. But as soon as there's a stoppage, something that I like about both teams are that they quickly huddle up and try to regroup.
Mark here. 28. White. Steady, steady. Okay, steady.
Good confidence from Thurstan to opt for the scrum off the penalty.
Bang! Set! Steady! 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 Play!
Sitija Satsa gives it to Sali, breaks past the first tackle. Now they rumble once again through their number 8. This is good work from Thurstan. They look to gain some meters of each pick and go.
No hands, no!
No ruck form there, but the referee lets it go. Now just a couple of inches short, Thurstan. And it might be held up, it is. And unfortunate for Thurstan, but a couple of missed calls from the referee and we'll have a goal line dropout. Well, you can see that the Thurstanites are not too happy with themselves. But I can tell you that someone who is not happy is the Trinity coach, Fazil Marija, because he hasn't had any tries from his team in the second half, let alone tries. He hasn't had any points from his team. The kick from Malik doesn't have a lot of distance.
No hands!
Samudita Munasinghe takes it forward.
Get back. No hands. Okay.
Not too sure about that call from referee Yenage. There definitely was no ruck form there. Now another advantage coming Thurston's way. The ball trickles out into touch and will come back for another penalty. But I thought Satish Kumar had all the right to that ball because there definitely was no ruck formed.
I take a number 8.
Well, I don't want to be very much critical on it, but what I want to see is she's calling it tackler roll away and no hands. So it's depriving somebody who wants to play the ball because the tackler is rolling away then the other guy should have the opportunity, the window of opportunity to play the ball. When you call it hands off, then we're going to have a problem there. Because the referees, she's doing well, but only thing is tackle a roll away and no hands.
Number 3. 5 meter. Okay.
Thurstan, on the other hand, they're doing it. They just put a full stop to 36. Trinity 36, and they're just moving in. And they're testing the Trinity's defense. And Trinity so far has held on good.
Good maul set up from Thurstan. They rumble forward.
Roll away. Advantage.
They're asked to roll away, but it's a maul, so I'm not too sure how they're supposed to roll away from a maul. Once again, they pick and go. Another Amana Bank try brewing, and they have scored it. This time it's their number 8 once again. Sitija Satsa comes away with it. And Thurstan College have really come to play in this second half. And they've come with a plan. They've brought their finishers in the second half. And they've really started to finish this Trinity team.
Absolutely. They actually started off in the latter stages of the first half. And suddenly they found that Trinity defense can be breached. They have breached it 3 times so far. And absolutely fantastic. Trinity has stopped at 36. It looks like they'll be stuck at 36.
Seconds. 20. 10 seconds.
Akisha Kumara to make it 19 points. Right through the post she goes. 19 points to 36. And he's had a good day on the park. He's had his day. Thurstan College, if they continue to do this, I doubt they can spring an upset, but they can really come close to Trinity and maybe at least get a losing bonus point.
The way Thurstan is playing, there's no talking about losing bonus points. They might even get the winning bonus point.
If they score one more try, they can for sure have a bonus point with 4 tries.
10 okay.
But they should do well enough to get close to Trinity and maybe even beat Trinity and create history. They need 3 scores if they are to beat Trinity. Sells the dummy and goes right through. Looked like he released that ball and tried to get up and go once again, but it's deemed a knock-on. Esita Veeraratna, the fly half.
Number 1. ඔයාලා ගේම් එක කරනවද මම ගේම් එක කරන්නේ. ඕකේ. ටීම් එකේම ජෙනරල් වෝනින් එක. ටීම් දෙක. සෝරි මිස්. මචං.
So instructions from the referee to the 2 captains to keep their teams in check, and that she'll blow the game.
But the players got the call right this time. They said, okay, miss. Having said that, Thurstan has really come into that. It's absolutely revolutionized the entire play. Coming in and driving into the Trinity side and getting 19 points on the board.
What they've also done is they've opened up the eyes of a lot of teams, and they've shown the other teams where they could attack against Trinity.
Number 1. Okay. Last warning. Last warning. Coach. Nine. Set. Steady.
India have to put into the scrum. Vijay Kohn to Malik. Yattege comes off his wing and gets Murad Raizan in space. Now Trinity playing with some pace. There's an advantage coming Trinity's way.
Again advantage offside.
Two advantages coming Trinity's way. Vanasinghe. Yattege will go over for a try. Easy does it for Trinity. An Amana Bank try for Midula Yattege. But it took some time to get that try, and it took some time for Trinity to trouble the scorers in the second half.
Captain.
I think it's most of the time the calls are coming from the airs about the high tackle.
Mark here. Mark here, puta.
This is a replay of that try. Quickly getting the ball out of the way of the Potter forwards and noticing that there was acres of space out wide for Yattege to go over. 41 points, 19 now. Veerawansa darts the kick in, but it's off the right upright.
Number 7. Number 7.
A replacements being brought in for Trinity.
Number 2. Number 2. Number 2.
Trinity are looking to empty the bench and give their players some game time.
Behind the kicker.
Thurstan looking to get some territory off the restart, but they overcook it. So we'll go back to the center for a scrum.
Two mistakes from Thurstan on the kickoffs. They conceded 2 scrummages, either half, and Trinity has done once. Still trying to fathom the wind at the famous Sugathadasa Stadium. We have a lot of matches were played here. The knockouts, the past years, it has been one of the stadiums that used to play schoolboy rugby and club rugby.
Centre scrum for Trinity. Now running the angle, and Mukshid Shyam has a gap opening up for Minula. Yattege looks to get the offload in the Sudan Vijay Kohn, but unfortunately for him, he drops that ball. Good work from Mohammed Mukshid, who comes off the bench.
Yeah, I'm sure with all that effort that Thurstan put in right through the game on the half, the latter stage of the first half and the beginning of the second half, they've been hammering at Trinity at every given opportunity and got 19 points aboard. And I'm sure they must be having tired legs there. It's time for substitutions to come in.
3 minutes left on our clock. What can Thurstan spring from their own half? They sure can spring in some good passes, but a pass that will find Minula Yattege and which will make him go over for a hat-trick. Hat-trick of Amana Bank tries for Yattege, and he's been an absolute try-scoring machine for Trinity. 7 tries to his name so far in the Dialog Schools Rugby League. And this man has been in red-hot form for Trinity on the flank. The kick from Abdul Malik goes through, and we need to start the conversation on as to who our Swiss Tech perfect player of the match is.
Number 4, number 1.
Quite a few good performances, more than from Trinity. Some fantastic performances from Thurstan SW.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'm surprised his side is in the hiding, because they should be performing. They should be threatening every other side. They got everything in their armor to do that. The forwards have been fantastic. They have been walking the park all over the place.
Well, they're still searching for their maiden A Division win since coming back to the top flight last season. In 2023, they were B Division champions. Hope they can maybe spring a surprise and get a W this season. But you need to come back to that Swiss Tech perfect player of the match conversation, and I think for his 3 tries, Minulayat Teige takes home the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match award. He'll be called back there, Sali, but Minulayat Teige has been fantastic for Trinity on the wings. If only they got the ball to him more often. But in the second half and in the latter part of the first half, Trinity just had no possession of that ball. Good work from the number 8 of Trinity, Shrine Satish Kumar as well. Honorary mention to him. But Thurstan also have had some really fantastic performances. For me, Ahad Sali in that number 12 jersey has been fantastic. The reinforcements that have come in from the bench, Sitija Satsa has, the number 8 has been really good. Interesting there. Breaking off the line out and forming a maul, not something you see every day.
Get back. No.
Thurstan playing with advantage. Good tackle from Shrine Satish Kumar. Sali makes a half break.
No advantage.
They go back for a penalty.
I think all those scores are coming from the ARs to her, because not binding the scrummages and so forth.
.48 points to 19 is how the scoreline stands. A lot of verbal wars happening between the two teams.
Sorry?
A lot of verbal wars happening between the two teams.
Yeah, but it has been very, very clean. They can have the verbal things as long as they don't take it to the physical thing. But it's good to have, few things are going around. Enjoy yourself, have a laugh.
Always keeps the game going, keeps the spirits up. Good line out take from Dilin Netru. And another maul set up. Good defense from Trinity at maul time now.
No.
Once again, I'm not too sure how there could be a ruck off a maul. Absolutely confused with that call. Not to be too critical, but once the maul has collapsed, the ball needs to come out cleanly, unless the ball is unplayable. But a penalty has been awarded to Thurstan, and they'll have another roll at the dice. And maybe if they can breach the Trinity defense, they'll have a bonus point try.
Mark here.
Line out time for Thurstan. They set it up once again. Good defense from Trinity at maul time.
Get back.
Now they pick and go through their try scoring forward. Dasun Nimsara scored that first try for them, which started everything off.
Advantage, high tackle, number 28.
High tackle advantage coming the way of Thurstan, so they have free play once again. We'll see what they do with this. And they don't want to do anything fancy, and they go through route 1. They pick and go once again.
Take a release. Get back.
Keeping it tidy at the breakdown are Thurstan, but Trinity are driving them back.
Get back.
Now they take it out and give it to the line. Spotting a gap is a replacement fly off, gets the offload into Sali. Fantastic offloads, and it's deemed a forward pass. Highly unfortunate, or it would have been a try for Thurstan, and it would have been a bonus point try. The game comes to a close. 48 points to 19. Trinity win this week 3 fixture, but Thurstan College have won the hearts of all the fans here at the Sugathadasa Stadium and all the fans logged into the Papare. Fantastic first 25 minutes from Trinity, and then for the next 25 minutes, or next 30 minutes rather, it was all Thurstan. They just had the 3 points, 3 tries to show, but that's a fantastic showing. Trinity will have to go back to the drawing board and look at their defensive patterns. Good attack and good heart from Thurstan to really put up a fight. 48 points to 19 is quite a big gap on the score sheet. But in terms of possession and in terms of attacking patterns, I think Thurstan was really up there, SW.
Yeah, absolutely, because beyond the fight that was actually at that stage, the Trinity was fighting to save the game. It was such that, the language they had, they were fantastic. They had everything in the armor. But just that Trinity was that lead in the first few minutes, and then coming back in the second half and scoring a couple of tries. Trinity looked sleeky, but the forwards of Thurstan absolutely drove into that side, and that's why you have 48-19 for the full time.
These are the highlights of that second half, and it was all Thurstan. That was Satsa going over for his first try. That was Satsa going over for his second try. It was all Siddija Satsa scoring the tries in the second half for Thurstan. And if only they had another try in that last play, they would have had a bonus point. The kicks were on point as well, just missing the one kick. Trinity getting 2 tries in the second half. The first one coming off Minule Attege, and the second one, of course, from Minule Attege once again, our Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. This is how these are the key stats for you. 48 points to 19. Trinity College winning this one. 8 tries and just the 4 conversions. 3 tries to Thurstan College and the 2 converted. Our Swiss Tech perfect player of the match, Minule Attege. We've got an action-packed weekend coming your way on both Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow we have a few games up in Kandy and a couple of games here in Colombo. Sumangala taking on Vidyartha at the Trinity College Rugby grounds in Pallekele, and another game at Nittavala. St. Anthony's taking on Wesley, and of course Mahanama taking on St. Thomas's, a shift from Police Park to the Air Force grounds. And the last 2 games rather, Zahira College taking on Kingswood. That should be a cracker. And of course, at the St. Peter's ground, St. Peter's College will take on Science College. And on Sunday we have a double header Isipatana College making the trip down to Kandy for the second week in a row, and will take on Dharmaraja College, and a close encounter to follow Ananda College taking on DS Senanayaka College. And we should have a cracker of an affair there as well. So if you're a rugby loving fan, we've got a lot of exciting action coming your way from the Dialog Schools Rugby League, but we've also got a lot of exciting rugby coming your way internationally as well, with the Super Rugby finals coming your way and the Lions playing their first game against Argentina as well.
It's all about rugby this weekend, and all these things come to you through the sporting channel, the Papare, and absolutely fantastic. Bring it to your homes, bring it to your couch. I think more than that, get to the grounds and cheer your teams. As we come to the end of this fantastic game, but Thurstan all the way did dictate terms to Trinity.
Well, that's that here then from the Sugathadasa Stadium. 48 points to 19 is how the final scoreline stands. Trinity College winning this one, and we'll see you tomorrow with more rugby action. Take care and have yourselves a good evening.
Refresh when the train they gotta go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. You think it go ekak. Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. සමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වාදන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කර්. රාමෙන් සරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Saratona enjoy karana party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාශීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාශීල් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Our mountains are majestic. They can be life-giving. Some are even sacred, and their heights bear marks of our heritage. Our mountains elevate us. To us, they are ever inspiring.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි මැලිබන් ලෙමන් පෆ් ලෙමන් පෆ් මැලිබන් ලෙමන් පෆ් මැලිබන් ලෙමන් පෆ් chill වෙන්න lemon.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. චමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Some bonds last a lifetime. Nippon Cement.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine, just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit, never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Hi, I'm Heshan Jansen. 2025 school rugby season එකට සහභාගී වෙන හැමෝටම සුබ පතනවා. All the very best.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
ඉන්ජෙක්සන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්සන් එකක් ගහමුද?
විහිළු නෙමේ ටෝකියෝ සුපර් ඕන වැඩකට සුපර්.